Ever wondered how a project stays financially afloat from start to finish? How do project managers ensure that the project's costs don't spiral out of control? Welcome to the intriguing world of project budget and cost management. Step 1 in project budget and cost management is the planning phase. This is where you establish the ground rules for how you will manage the project's costs. It involves identifying and defining all the costs associated with the project. The goal here is to create a cost baseline, which is essentially an approved time-phase budget. Step 2 is the cost estimating phase. Here, you develop an approximation of the costs of the resources needed to complete project activities. This can be a challenging step as it requires a deep understanding of what resources are needed, their availability, and their costs. Step 3 is the cost budgeting phase. In this phase, you aggregate the estimated costs to establish an authorized cost baseline. This is the total amount of money allocated for the project. It's important to be realistic and consider potential cost overruns. Step 4 is the control costs phase. This is where you ensure that the project stays within the approved budget. It involves monitoring the project's status, updating the budget, managing changes to the cost baseline, and communicating the cost status to stakeholders. In summary, project budget and cost management is a 4-step process. It begins with planning, where you establish the ground rules for managing costs. Then, you estimate the costs of the resources needed for the project. After this, you budget these costs to establish an authorized cost baseline. Finally, you control these costs to ensure that the project stays within the approved budget. Remember, successful project budget and cost management not only keeps a project financially viable, but also builds trust among stakeholders. It shows that you have a handle on the project and can deliver it within the set budget. So the next time you're involved in a project, think about how you can contribute to its cost management. It could make all the difference. That's it for today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and until next time, keep those project costs in check.